We've got 2 birthdays today. One of our birthday people is here. Michelle, happy birthday. And Pete's not here. Pete must be at softball today. You guys have been doing the 6 traits for probably about the last 6 or 7 years of your schooling with dealing with writing. And we're going to talk about one of those traits today. After kind of reading through your persuasive essays, I do see that organization is one thing that we want to focus on definitely this year. And when we get to our research paper in January, we're definitely going to want to have that trait understood and make it something that's very strong in our writing. So we're going to work with organization today. We're going to start with an activity where you're going to actually show me how well you can organize a paragraph that you've never seen before, and you're going to put it in the order you think fits best for that paragraph. Let's go ahead and partner up. I want you to, it can just be the person you're sitting next to. If you want to turn your desks and face your partner. And I'm going to hand each group an envelope. So we're going to have 5 groups. You might have to stand up here. Jake, go ahead and face Renee. And Sunny and Brad, go ahead and face. If you can get your, there you go. Chris. And John and Caitlin, and there we go. All right. Inside your envelope, and I'll just open one up for you, you all have the same paragraph, and you have yellow strips inside. Your job for the next 8 minutes, longer if you need it, but I think 8 minutes will do, is to put these strips, these sentences, and you can start at the top of your desk and work your way down. Work through these, and you figure out which order works best for these sentences. Okay. What else is difficult about this activity? How many of you thought it would be easier? Okay. Yeah, definitely. Put them in order. Okay. Chris, can you read one of those for us? All right, so interesting but clear, that topic sentence. That topic sentence is the main idea of our paragraph. What group would like to read this paragraph first? Any volunteers? Okay, Caitlin's group, Caitlin and John. Read loudly so we can all hear, and then you follow along and see if how many you have correct with them. Okay.
Did you know that moonlight is not really produced by the moon itself?
Instead, the moon reflects the light of the sun.
What a way to start your day with sunlight and moonlight.
About a week after a full moon, the moon is in the right place in the sky to reflect the sun's light and be seen during early morning.
Okay, thank you. Let's give them a hand for doing that. Good job. Any volunteers to read next? Denny, Alex. Let's get this focused here. Okay. And I'll read for you as we go here. Did you know that moonlight is not really produced by the moon itself? How many of you had that as your first sentence? Very good. Instead, the moon reflects the light of the sun. I have 5 student papers here. Now, these papers range. Some are elementary, written by elementary students, some by middle school, and there may be one that is close to possibly a 9th grade, but I might have just stopped with 8th grade. You're going to be the raters today. You're going to be the teacher, so to speak. And we're going to score these papers on a rubric, okay, a scoring guide, like most of your papers are scored. We're going to use the numbers 1 through 5, 5 being the best, 1 being, okay, very beginning and probably needing much improvement. As we read through the papers, I only want you thinking about organization. So you're not thinking about any of the 5 other traits. Right? Think about organization of this paper. How do the ideas flow? Can you understand the logic? Can you follow it? How's the introduction? How's the conclusion? And you can just write your number, 1 through 5. 5 being proficient, 5 being the best. All right, who would like to share their score for this paper and maybe some of their logic behind their score? John?
Yeah, I want to be mean, but I give him 2.
Okay.
Because he talks about in his first, second, and third about first one being new, second one being when he goes to the beach, third one being yes, right? But inside, it's very random. He talks about the beach, and he talks about his shoes, and he talks about birds, and then he talks about tennis balls.
All right. Nicely read, because what did you notice? I know John probably really noticed it, but even up on the overhead, what's distracting in this piece? What trait? Conventions, yeah. We had some spelling errors, we have some punctuation errors, some capitalization. So that's always on our mind, but remember we're focusing on organization. So take a couple minutes here to give this paper your score. And think about why. Have a reason behind it. Okay. Okay, he did. A 1. So if you said a 1 or a 2, and I liked what Caitlin said because she was looking at this paper and you were looking for something positive to say about it. So if you were scoring this as a 1 or a 2, I think you were really right on the mark there. Okay, it was very good. Let's see, Michelle, what do you think about the curling iron piece?
I give it a 3
Okay.
because she did stay on the subject, but she should use a different word choice. Like she uses check way too many times.
Okay. So that was distracting for you. Okay. Yeah, I mean you can start to think about the other traits, scoring it as far as the other traits, but you say 3 for organization. Stays on the topic most of the time. Okay.